What is the essential guiding principle for the structures that define the word arrangements of the English language? The concept of word arrangements and their meanings in the English language comes under only a few simple patterns of word pairing combinations. In the form of word arrangements and their meanings, I have determined that the most basic principles of the word arrangements boil down to the 8 simple patterns of word pairing combinations. Each pattern from these 8 specific categories covers the enormity of English expressions. The first 4 patterns represent lexical collocations, and the other 4 indicate grammatical collocations. Despite the backlash from many scholars, I consider prepositional verbs and phrasal verbs under the same category, since I found prepositional verb expressions in the phrasal verb dictionary. Adverbial phrases are included under the same category as prepositional phrases as well. The 8 patterns of English word pairings are: Number 1, adjective plus noun. Number 2, adverb plus verb or adjective. Number 3, verb plus noun or adjective. Number 4, noun plus noun, compound nouns. Number 5, noun plus preposition. Number 6, adjective plus preposition. Number 7, preposition plus noun. And number 8, verb plus preposition or adverbs. The 8 simple patterns of word pairing combinations offer the essential guided reading framework, the conceptual framework, to learners. These 8 patterns of word pairing combinations ensure learners around the world to thoroughly distinguish the specific patterns of word arrangements that define the English language in written texts. They are designed to raise conceptual awareness of word arrangements in English that both learners and educators must acknowledge. This book, one of the Bookworm series published by Oxford University Press, is written within only the range of 1,000 headwords and the basic level of grammar. This is an example that shows the 8 simple patterns of word pairing combinations. I underline the patterns of word pairing combinations that demand more close attention to effectively help Asian learners. This is a writing sample from a Korean student who currently attends a university in Canada. Please compare the Korean student's writing with the sentences below. Please notice how the functions of English prepositions and adverbs and the concept of word pairing combinations can significantly improve his writing skills. Compared to English, a lot of corresponding Korean expressions often have completely different forms of word arrangements. Korean learners struggle to conceptually connect the peculiar forms and their meanings between the two fundamentally different languages. The missing piece of the second language acquisition process is the basic English rules and acute awareness of the non-existent concepts within a learner's native language. At present, this missing piece is too often absent at the most basic level, regardless of learners' ages, education, and proficiency levels. The ability to identify the unique forms and their meanings between the two languages enables learners to develop creativity and fully reach the meaningful levels of understanding of various phrasal verbs or idiomatic expressions from the most basic to the advanced level. These 8 simple patterns of word pairing combinations also provide a bird's eye view by distinctly defining all manner of English expressions in chunks that are non-existent in most Asian learners' native languages. Learners are able to develop a sense of control over the copious body of English language and easily identify the peculiar forms of the English language, the causes of obscurity. In relating to the word arrangements that define the English language, learners are able to resolve the obscurities based on acute awareness of the non-existent concepts within their native language. The 8 simple patterns of word pairing combinations enable learners to fully reach the most meaningful level of language. They learn to connect the forms of word pairing combinations and their meanings between the two fundamentally different structures of languages. The 8 simple patterns of word pairing combinations provide a guided reading framework that effectively make the best use of any English publications available and promotes learners' intellectual enrichment. Based on the deep conceptual understanding of the structures that define English and creativity, learners are able to achieve the true functional use of English language and their academic goals.